Damn, shout out to my man David Haye up in the building. The Haymaker, what's up, dog?
I'm good. I'm world champ. How much better can you be?
Oh, man, so just roll off what titles you've really
I already had the WBC, I already had the WBA. These are the two major titles. These are the ones that the original titles on it that Muhammad Ali had, Joe Lewis, all the greats. Then I picked up the WBO, you know, with the one that Enzo McAnally from Wales came to the table with. Had to snatch it off of him.
And so you've unified
the titles. Also, I got the Ring magazine titles, like the independent title, the People's Champions. I've got that. So I've got them all, and it's time to give them back.
That's on welterweight now.
What? Welterweight? What?
What am I saying? Cruiserweight.
Welterweight. That's 10.
Sorry.
That's about 11. That's welterweight.
I was looking at him. I don't know. I was looking at him, and I said that. I don't know why I thought.
That's 200 £, 14 stone for 90 kilos, cruiserweight. I'm going to give them titles back up, and I'll go to the heavyweight where there's no weight limit, so I can fight someone who's 20 stone.
Now, can you keep them for a minute, or do you have to give them straight?
I can keep them if I wanted to, but you know, I'm going to hold on for a little while, do a couple of photo shoots and whatnot. But then it's all about going up to heavyweight and clean up that division.
I mean, they don't actually all go around your chest, do they? Because there's so
big.
many of them. I've
got a big chest, but it's not that big. Yeah, the belts are massive.
They kind of go from your knees to your armpits.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I've just got to get some reinforced jeans with little tags to put them through. But
no, I want to bick you up, dog. What a tremendous fight.
It was the biggest fight in the last 15 years. They were saying 20,000 people turned up to the O2 Arena.
It felt like the era of you know, Michael Watson, Nigel Benn. It felt like that era.
Ben Eubank times. They said it was the biggest fight since Ben Eubank, which was in '93. That long ago. I was 13 years old when that fight happened, and just thinking to myself, to be involved in an event like that was amazing, and to walk out there with 20,000 people there, and I reckon 9,500 were my fans. It was crazy, the amount of noise they made, the amount of love they showed me, and I had to put on a good performance for him. It was in South London. This guy was coming over from Wales to my home turf to London, and he thinks he's going to beat me. Is he joking? Serious? He had to get knocked out quick.
I mean, you really didn't mess around, man. I mean, it was like... It was one of those things which was just mad convincing.
Listen, there was people out there who were saying he could beat. There's people out there, honestly, respected people in the boxing industry saying this guy's American. Yeah, he's trained by Joe Kawasaki's dad. Blah, blah, blah. That Joe Kawasaki, people were paying attention to that link. Listen, no matter, he could have had Jesus, Buddha. He could have had every god in his corner. He wouldn't have helped him against me. I was kicking ass that night.
Exactly.
End of story. And no, at the end of the day, then people get out of the ring. His trainer gets out of the ring. His coaches, they all get out of the ring, and he's left there on his own. And if you see it, it was like a little deer in the headlights. When he realised, he looked across the ring. I was ripped to bits. Honestly, the fight's getting shown again tomorrow on BBC Two at 12:30. So if you didn't see the fight, if you only heard about it in the papers,
12:30 at night.
12:30 in the afternoon. 12:30 on Grandstand. 12:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. BBC Two. You have to watch this fight and have to see exactly what I'm talking about, because it ain't hype. It's reality.
Now the first round was like, you really was taking it easy out there, just like everyone was just, you know, feeling their way around.
That's because I told everyone to put their money on the second round. That's why.
God,
do you know how much people cleaned up? Honestly, I told people put big money on that second round. I said to everyone said, how long is it? I said, a couple rounds. So why not the first round? So you like coming up. The fight was at 2:30 in the morning. I can't get people out of bed 2:30 in the morning to come watch me and then knock him out in the first minute. I had to hold him up for one round, let him get a bit of entertainment, then boom, second round, take the boy out. I mean, it was crazy when you went to work. Well, listen, I think it was about 16 punches in 3 seconds. It was some Bruce Lee speed. And honestly, it was ridiculous. I mean, the time when he was like kind of caught in the corner. He was trapped in the corner. He wasn't caught. He was trapped, and he was trying to get out. Yeah, he was trapped. It was like my heart actually went out. I thought, oh my God. It was like the LAPD on Rodney King in the corner. It's exactly what it was like. You really Rodneyed him. You Rodneyed him. Oh, there was one winner. Gave him a good Rodders. Yeah, he looked like he was getting a good Rodders right there in the corner. He got up and she tried to got up, did the electric boogaloo. Oh no, it wasn't. Was it the boogaloo? It looked more like the electric slide. Electric slide which across then the went ring. Into the funky worm. Went into the funky worm, and then it seemed like he wanted to do the splits with his head. I don't know what happened. All the time trying to convince the referee he was good to fight, but the guy couldn't stand up in the street. The guy couldn't stand. The guy couldn't walk. The guy was actually saying something about his legs got trapped. He was saying, "Oh, my legs were trapped. My legs were trapped." The referee was looking at him. But I have heard that is the sensation when you get a good. You don't know where you're at. A good Rodders in the corner. I heard that is your legs go. I mean, Mickey Curlin here knows about this. We'll have to. Is that what happens when you get a good Rodney?
apparently so. Anyway, oh my God! So he said his legs. What happened to his legs? They went.
They disconnected from his brain because the punch was
What's that
violent.
pain like? What is that? I heard that pain starts up here and goes down to your toes.
The funny thing about it, I've had it a couple of times. I've been caught a couple of times. And like the fight before this, the guy caught me one of them shots. I went down in the 4th round. But the difference is, when you go down, you got to have your brain together. You got to know what's going on. His problem was, he ain't fought guys that are tougher. He hasn't been hit that hard that often.
Yeah.
So when he did get off, it was a shock to his system. I'm constantly getting in the ring with the best fighters in the world, so obviously you're going to get hit sooner or later. So when I got hit, I realised when you get hurt, go down on one knee, you got 8 seconds to get your brain together, get up, say to your referee, I'm cool, and let's carry on. Happened to me in the fight for last against Mormek, the world champion, the guy who won the WBC and WA titles from. He put me down in the 4th round, got myself together, got back up, and then knocked him out in the 7th round.
He just jumped up and he's had his hands down.
I think it was a bit of a pride thing. He got hit. He sort of half went down. He held onto the ropes as I'm punching him in the face. Instead of just going down and getting a count, he tried to pull himself up. So the referee didn't say stop. So I just kept pummeling him.
It looked horrible.
And you'll be able to see it tomorrow at 12:30 on BBC Two.
Now, I have one major complaint
Go on.
about the fight. Now, often, we talk before the fight.
Yeah.
And, we discuss things which are, important to me for your fight. And I just think you really called it wrong, dog.
No, that's the tune, man. That's the tune. That's the tune. No,
Normally, David comes out to some bombs, some explosion. Westwood screaming into the mic. And, I was reaching out, Dave, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? He said, no, I'm thinking about it. And then, obviously, the weigh in and, okay, good luck. I thought you were going to come out quiet.
No.
And David Haye, the Haymaker, comes out real legendary. Oh my God! What were you doing?
Listen, Larry Holmes came out to this tune.
I don't care
Jerry Cooney, and I thought I'm gonna keep it old school for this one, old school all the way, giving an old school whooping, and exactly what happened. It's a classic, man. McFadden and Whitehead. Everyone's parents know this tune.
That's the point. That's the point, dog. That's why.
When was the best era in boxing? In the 70s, right?
Yeah, not with McFadden and Whitehead.
Yeah, it was, man. That was when it was happening.
Oh God, here we go. And you were dancing and swaying and singing along.
I was feeling good, and it worked.
Honestly. All right then. All right, let me just see if this works. All right, I want to see if this works.
This is David Haye, the Haymaker. Stay locked to Westwood. Heavy hit after heavy hit. Big punch after big punch. Stay locked or you're going to get hit with my Haymaker.
Because he will punch you in your face and then work on your body. Understand what's going to go down.
I'm going to knock you out.
And then... all together now. No.
That's going to be my signature tune from now. Just because you love it so much, I'm going to come out to that every time.
No.
To the day I die, that's what I'm going to come out to.
Come on, dog.
And they're going to wheel me out when I'm dead to the coffin with that tune playing.
This is music that Mickey likes to go out to clubbing to before he gets a good Rodney in the corner. This is straight Rodneying music in the corner, isn't it, Mickey? And this is what Mickey turns around and says, ain't no stopping you now. Oh, this is straight Rodney, dog. We can't have this. Now, we want some LAPD beatdown music. That's what we need. We want some thug music. Okay, well, I respect that.
It worked, didn't it? If I'd have got my ass busted, then you could have ripped it out of me. But seeing though I unified the titles, kicked the guy's ass, that's what it's about.
Oh, well, I would like you to have done it to some hip-hop. That's what I would have liked. All right, let's keep it moving.